All right, welcome to the Friday Night Frenzy alongside Erica Curtitis. I'm Andrew Pogar. The game of basketball obviously played indoors, but Mother Nature playing a role in our coverage. Just 6 games on tonight's show. For our first stop, we head to Harrison for a big NCC matchup.
The Raiders hosting rival McCutchen this evening. Not much of a rivalry as of late. The Mavs have won the last 10 meetings.
Robert Finnessy back in the lineup for McCutchen, but Finnessy playing just 1 minute, still recovering from a thigh injury. Benito Munoz and the Raiders getting out of the gate strong. First quarter, Munoz dialing up the 3, 9-7 Harrison. Now moments later, guess who? Munoz again from behind the arc, 14-7. Now in the second quarter, Harrison exploiting McCutchen's zone. Jacob Hall with the uncontested layup, 24-18 Raiders. No word spoken by McCutchen coach Rick Peckinpah during the timeout, but his name responding anyways. Eddie Collins with the J in your face. Still in the second, Hayden Deaton, nothing but the bottom of the net. Deaton finishing with 26 and 10, and then Collins penetrating and finding Gavin Dunbar in the corner for the trifecta. The Mavs jump ahead. It's 33-28. Okay, so jump to the final seconds of regulation. Harrison trailing 69-67 out of the TO. The Raiders going for the win. Elliott Champion to Munoz, but his 3-ball is in and out. McCutchen holds on to beat Harrison 71-69 the final.
The Logansport band was getting a little help from one of Felix's birthday buddies. Boomer from the Pacers getting the crowd pumped up. But the home crowd didn't need any help getting psyched tonight. Sam Skaggs getting the first bucket of the night. He'll nail one from the corner. Berries up. But the Berries showed they can shoot from the key. Matt Jennings gets a clean shot, drains 3, and draws the foul. He'll grab the extra basket. Loose ball on the other end of the court. Jennings picks up an alley-oop. Jalen Attaway crushes this one. The Logansport crowd is loving it. Jeff wasn't giving up their ship. David Haynard with the fast break and gives to Danny Isbell in the corner for a super clean 3. Isbell isn't just flash though. He showed that he can hit the paint. He head fakes and drives the lane for a beautiful finger roll for 2. Jeff fights hard on the row, but Felix luck was on the Berry side again. Logansport pulls off the win over Jeff 77-62.
Okay, back in West Lafayette, Ryan Smith and Benton Central visiting Dave Wood and the Red Devils. Final seconds of the third quarter off the inbounds. Nelson Bongo finishing through contact, 33-19 West Side. RDP's defense stepping up in the second half. The 4 steal there. Luke Staten to Colin Marriott for the bucket, 35-19 the score. Smith's Bison still playing hard, though. Mason Gick using the drop step for the basket. A little later, Blake Morin with the no-look pass to Thomas Brackett. But you know the saying, too little, too late for BC. The Red Devils now on the fast break, and Matt Krause will drill the triple try. A game-high 13 points for Krause. West Lafayette trounces Benton Central 42-20. Head coach Dave Wood will join us in the coach's corner.
Traveling down to 65 South, St. Frankfort hosting Central Catholic. The varsity cheer squad showing off that they've got spirit. Second quarter action, Knights start with the ball. Teamwork makes the dream work, 13-11 CC. Hot Dogs answering back. Carter Taylor passing over CC defenders to Austin Hernandez. Quick jump shot, ties it up. Grant Schrader tries for a layup, but it's blocked. Knights get the ball back in the hands of Avery Denhart. It's a 4-point game. Malik King looking for anyone open, but goes solo, takes a chance with a jump shot, and he succeeds, 19-17 Knights. Half court pass to Barrett, taking it to the rim, little side 5 on the way back. King has been ruling this kingdom all night long, and this play is no different. With a fake to the corner, he gets 2 more points for his team. There we go, seconds until halftime. CC scrambling to get a bucket before the buzzer. There you go, Central Catholic goes to defeat Frankfort 57-49.
All right, the Twin Lakes students were ready for the Star Wars premiere tonight. After 4 scoreless minutes to start the game, Matt Conrad would get the scoring going. Started with a 3 from the NBA range, but Culver Academy coming right back as they swing it over to Ignis. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that last name. He hits a long 3 in short shorts. The Indians showing some good ball movement as they get it to a wide open Bryce Bennington in the corner. The Twin Lakes regains the lead. The defense is what defined the first quarter, though, as Chris Goodlow knocking the pass away, and he eventually throws it to a defending. Well, nice job by Goodlow right there. Anyway, Twin Lakes, Conrad getting it on the wing, and he makes a strong drive to the rack for a nice layup. Those were hard to come by in this one. Now in transition, Culver swing it up to Massalanis, who gets the 3-ball to drop, corner pocket. He was heating up at this point, which again is hard to do in those shorts. Twin Lakes having the final shot in the first quarter, and Bryce Bennington swing it over to brother Blake, and Blake using the glass to beat the buzzer. Culver handing the Indians their first loss, though, winning 57-43.
Moving on to Frontier, hosting Clinton Prairie. A lot of cheerleader action tonight. I'm loving it. Colt McCracken, love that name, starting us off, fighting off Clinton Prairie defenders, gets it to Derek Price, protecting the ball from being stolen, and in it goes. Falcons again with the ball, bounce pass to Price, over the hands of Cam Hines, 2 more Frontier points. Gophers turn now. Mitch Kopstick almost gets the ball swatted out of his hands and is able to get it to Sam for the trifecta, and there he doesn't disappoint. Clinton Prairie not done. Fast pass to Drew Scott, getting around Frontier Vince Price. Another black and white basket. Falcons ball, but wait, it's stolen by Jared Stillwell, who takes it all the way. An easy layup for him. Frontier trying again. McCracken to number 40, using his size to get his way, and in the bucket it goes. Black and white trying to make a lasting impression with this 3 from senior Jared Forsyth. Gophers defeat the Falcons 67-36.
That does it for the highlight portion of the Frenzy. Coming up, West Lafayette head coach Dave Wood will join us in the Coach's Corner.
A solid win for the Red Devils. Will break down their victory over Benton Central next.
Technology